Yo, Dark Shinobi, what's good with you?
Well, Dark, you got your wish, by the way. You got your wish, brother. Free White Fox just got buffed.
Well known job. You volunteered, right? Starfield is powering up and the fleet's here to blow its bits. That gives us a distraction so we can free our people. Everyone in the Order's locked away in this monster. We'll head for the tension block and smash what we can along the way. First target is the fuel supply and this sector's turbo lift. Plant explosive charges and don't get caught.
Back in. Dark, brother. Come on, bro. Look, Marvel Rivals is not gonna die yet. Literally, because of the Marvel IP, that game is gonna live, bro. But unfortunately, they buffed the wrong thing on White Fox. Now, she's definitely gonna get banned. I can be a sanctuary.
Get it work out there. Hold that turbo laser.
Look, Dark. Marvel Rivals is still gonna live, bro. And but also, Dark, another thing is that right now there are so, like, the devs are definitely gonna nerf something. And I'm saying that because the gigantic decline of people playing Mobile Rivals is very prevalent. Because more people are playing. Now, the reason why I'm saying that the devs are for sure gonna nerf stuff is because of the amount of people who have gave up on Rivals. And Overwatch has literally came back out of nowhere. I hate the fact that I'm enjoying Overwatch, but I'm telling you, Dark, I cannot play that game by myself. I'm only playing with you and Jay. Like, if y'all aren't there, I'm probably just gonna give up. Right, I can't really hide because of my fat ass head.
At the main gate.
Bro, I started cool, bro. Can I get the mic a little higher? Yes, I
Resistant agent just landed.
Don't let them retake the gate. We're almost there. Main gate is secure. Land those troopers and grab your bag. Mass stop coming up. Detention block's not far. Override the cell door and integrate controls and rescue our people. If we survive, we'll brag for months.
You kind of look like this dude. No, I don't, bruh. I'm not a bald blue head dude with red eyes. Also, what's good, Bull?
What's the big rush? I don't think you've got the advantage. Lightsaber and they all start to scatter.
Low-key, I think Star Wars media is slowly making a comeback. Yeah, we got the mall show coming. Yo, the mall show gonna be sick, bro. And then Grogu and the Mandalorian are gonna have a movie. Hey, 1 second, okay. And red-haired shakes. Yo, we're definitely gonna get a bunch of new Star Wars games. Cause like people are now slowly watching more of the new Star Wars stuff, and they've been liking it. So we're definitely gonna get a surplus. And also, look, EA, I know y'all are stupid, right? But the smartest decision, and I'm being honest, if y'all just get back on Battlefront 2 and add more characters and stuff, like, you know what, either add more stuff to this game or make a Battlefront 3. Because literally, modders have paved the way to make it easier for y'all. No! Helmet talent 95? Okay. I really just needed one good headshot.
Go, go, go! We took back the turbo laser. Enemy countdown halted.
Now show them the might of the First Order.
Stay out!
No!
We are the elite!
Reclaim the turbo laser. Our starfighters need
Who would
its
Ryan
support.
Gosling play, though? We need more multiplayer Star Wars game? Facts. I want a co-op. I want a co-op Star Wars game. Even if it's literally just you could play two like stormtroopers or like bro, I just want some type of co-op game for Star Wars. Cause they have multiple options, bro.
Got a resistance commander on site.
Have they actually made a legit fighting game for Star Wars? Because they could actually do that, bro. He's gonna be a pilot. Movie called Starfighter. That actually might be. Hold on. Corn Sweat? He wants to be in Star Wars. Hey, he could be a sick Jedi.
As expected, track them, disarm the bomb.
He said dream role for him is to be the main character in a Star Wars film. You know what? It could be something similar to Andor, where he's a Jedi instead of a rebel.
They're about to detonate the fuel supply. Disarm
Actually, he could be a Jedi that starts his own revolution. Okay.
We're losing ground. This battlefield is to their advantage. Fall back to secondary positions. If they force their way through, they'll reach the detection point. That is unacceptable. We'll mount our defense at the main gate.
Get out of here. If they didn't fuck up so bad, I could honestly see him being Luke's son. Yeah. Heck, why not? I would rather him be a Skywalker than freaking Rey Mysterio, bro. She does not deserve it.
Head down.
They're coming at the gate.
Going.
Allied reinforcements landing. One of our best just arrived.
I still stand by the first movie and the sequels being pretty good, but man, they so... Bro, the first movie was so good, bro. Like, what? Look,
Troops to the gate.
you don't need Palpatine to come back to make the story interesting. The thing is with Star Wars is that it's unpredictable. But I won't lie, at this point, Palpatine coming back is now becoming too predictable, bro. Because it's just like, if they don't know what to do, they're just going to bring back Palpatine and fans are going to be like, oh my god, he's back!
Just lost the squad. Some elite combatants.
Bro, Finn had one of the best introductions. First off, black character who becomes a rebel, formerly being a stormtrooper, is crazy, bruh. Like, Kylo killing Han was crazy, and I actually like that, bro. His actor deserved better, facts. And also, just gonna say this, Finn deserved to be a Jedi more than Rey. Like, Finn deserves it way more, and it would have made sense for his story, too. Rey literally did nothing to deserve her power, but yet they said, you know what, sure, she's a Jedi now, she's a Skywalker. He wasn't even important. And then, yo, why? I want to know who wrote it in for someone to tell Finn about, you don't know what it's like being a slave. What in the world are we doing? Who wrote that in, bro? And then, oh, bro, that part, Bull, was the nail in the coffin for me. Like, y'all don't know what the heck to do. Like, black people don't need to be written as, like, anything that involves slavery. But it's like, racism is just coded into... Racism is all people put black people with. And it's like, bro, there's other things. Like, you could just make them, I don't know, a normal person. Every type of media always has a black person written as, oh, it's something involving slavery. It's like, black people have done other things, bro. Yes, we need the dude who made Sinners to make Star Wars. Honestly, I need the dude... The people over Sinners, I need to make more black-centered shows. Or, like, movies. Because high-key, they know. They got the formula. Oh, we held that? Right.
Too late for the resistance now.
Also,
Starkiller is ready to fire. And with them,
I'm gonna say this. NetEase could, because of what y'all been doing with Marvel Rivals, I high-key a Sinners game, yo, that would actually go crazy. I wouldn't mind that. I kind of want NetEase to make like a standalone Marvel game. Like not Marvel Rivals, but it could be its own thing because, bro, they've literally given movesets to characters that would never see the light of day in a Marvel game. I don't care if it's a fighting game or like Marvel Mystic Mayhem. Look, not that. I need it to be an actual game, not like a mobile. Like a PvE game. A PvE game, yeah. Because it's like they've given movesets to characters that, again, would never see the light of day in any other Marvel game. Like, look. I wouldn't even mind, like, a horde mode. A horde mode that's not zombies. Maybe it could be an Ultron horde mode or something. I feel like they're gonna do that for the Age of Ultron specific thing in April. Yes, I saw the assembled super, bro. I'm so excited for Tokon. But I really want to see Ghost Rider. Bro, Iron Man. I won't lie, they really snapped with Iron Man's design. Like, making Iron Man a Gundam, never thought about, but it's beautiful. For real, it's fire. Look, if Marvel Tokon, because high-key, they could keep that game running for literal years because of the amount of Marvel characters there are. Who are 4 characters you'd like to see in Tokon though, Bull? Cyclops, Iron Fist, Power Man, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man, Wasp. Ooh. Okay, now since they're throwing out some random characters to put into this game, like freaking Danger, I wouldn't mind seeing. I want to see a Marvel, well, a Spider-Man villain, but something that's not the usual.
New squad leader arriving. Fall in.
Like, I want to see their interpretation of different villains, heroes, etc. I'm still mad as fuck. Cyclops ain't made. Bro, Cyclops over Danger is crazy, though. X-Men wise, I think I want Nightcrawler the most. I need to see the Fantastic Four. Facts. Give me the Fantastic Four, actually. And I don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be bad with a Super Scroll, but I do need the Fantastic Four in here.
Run, rebels!
Keep turbo laser ring now.
We have reports of Luke Skywalker having joined the battle.
Kitty and Nightcrawler would be the best for a fighting game, not gonna lie. Agreed. Like Nightcrawler with the gameplay would actually be really sick. I personally feel like. Another character I'd like. You know what?
These turbo laser charges approaching detonation.
Let's put Adam Warlock. Why not? And I think I want to put another character from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Kinda mad too, Star-Lord didn't have his own team for Dokkan. The Guardians would have been fire. Facts. I want Drax. I don't think... Has Drax ever been in a literal Marvel fighting game? I know he's been in mobile games. I don't think he's been in a fighting game. I think Drax is the only one out of the Guardians that hasn't been in a fighting game. But I think that's why I want... That's why I want him the most. The Guardians game, and he hasn't been playable in a console game either. Yeah, we gotta make it playable.
It's too late. The rebels have wiped their data banks clean. We're fighting for nothing, and their forces are back.
Because high key, Drax... Well, Drax would also be fun in Rivals. They should make him playable in Rivals. Honestly, all the Guardians of the Galaxy, because, let's see, Gamora and Drax are the only ones, really, because we got Adam Warlock. Mantis, Groot, Rocket. And technically, Angela is also a Guardian, to an extent. Low-key sleeper pick for tank Nebula? You know... Oh, hold on, let me look up her moveset. Because she could be cool. What would be her powers though? Would she be a ranged character or like melee?
Major shift to all forces. Their stormtroopers are gone before. The Death Star destroyed command personnel in the factory. And our data banks are still intact.
Let me see.
We can't
She
let
is
them steal those files.
she does use a lot of technology.
Try to blow out our turbo bases and advance towards the bunkers. We can't save our base, but we can slow them long enough to purge our data.
And I know she mainly uses two swords, right? Two swords as her way of fighting, I think. In Guardians 3, she was straight up losing arms and getting her head knocked off. That could be an interesting mechanic for her, okay.
Courtyard explosives powering up.
Actually, let me look up her moveset. She would probably be a she would probably be a melee character. She uses blades, a gun, and wings too. Right. Right, like dual blades. She does have like it's like a stun gun or something. But yeah, Drax. Yeah, Drax would have to be a melee tank. Cause what he has his usual two knives. I'm trying to think of what else Drax. I mean, he would definitely lunge. Yeah, he would lunge at people. A lot of jumping. Alright, let's see. Man, the Guardians really always had a good movie. Oh my god. Oh, she could have. Yeah, I see the projectiles that she could have. She's really. Oh my god. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I forgot how wild this hallway scene was. Drax could cling on to enemies and make them vulnerable. He could. I wouldn't mind if he was more of like grappler character. Drax with a Wolverine leap, but he pins them to the floor with a knife. That could be cool. He could throw his knife. He could throw his knives too.
Drax really could be. But I think we also need more. We need more villains, bro. We really need more villains in the game. And again, if they just put in the Sinister Six, that would be great. But not just the Sinister Six. Like there should be villains for each character of some sort. And also, the characters in the Sinister Six can't just be villains of like Spider-Man because we have Penny in the game, so there could be 2099 versions. Tank-wise, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but Rhino would probably not be in the game just because, you know, Rhino, Juggernaut, freaking Thing, pretty much do the same thing. Rivals ain't putting villains in the game at the moment. True. I mean, we're about to get Devil Dinosaur and Cyclops. Unless they did Rhino from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. You know what? Sure. Wait. Hold on. Because they could do something with that. They could do something with that. Because like that Rhino probably the coolest version of Rhino, right? I doubt they would put in Scorpion. You could turn it towards you.
So what do you give us for this piece of music history, Jackie? I give you about 5 seconds to get up out my shop. You're coming in bullshitting with this piece of crap. Hey man, ain't nobody bullshitting you. Stray. Boy, you ain't no gangster. And Postmaster P. Postmaster, what is that shit? Punk ass is more likely. Now y'all get on up out my shop. Come on now. This ain't no charity. How much you give us for it, child? It's Jimmy's signature for real. Man, who else you know sign his name like that? I look stupid. Everybody knows Jimmy died in 1970. You try and bullshit, child. You get the out. Oh, damn, child. Come on, man. Hey, don't touch. Don't touch. You leave child door. Go on. Take and have your black ass home. 回来，回来，go go go。这样的那个好，回来，我们来讲啊。
You think they'll do Norman or Harry as Green Goblin? That's a good question. I hope it's Norman. I really hope it's Norman and not Harry. Because they have been also showing a lot of Oscorp. Oh, also, Marvel Rivals is canon in the 616 universe. Which is that is interesting, but also very problematic, because that means the rival versions can get into the rival versions could literally get into the comics. I don't know if editorial would allow that, especially Peter being happy with a girlfriend. Actually, that is true. Like, if Rival Spider-Man somehow gets in the normal Spider-Man's universe, well, comic Spider-Man's universe, somehow they will screw him over. Healer-wise, Mr. Negative would be great. Oh, for sure, Scorpion would probably be a duelist. Yeah, Scorpion would probably be a DPS. What else? Sandman would definitely be a tank. Obviously, Rhino would be a tank. Kraven, because look, the only version of Kraven they should use is the video game. That's the best iteration of Kraven. But like, that version of Kraven could high-key be a hybrid, more of a Captain America type of tank. Yeah, he could be more of a Captain America type of tank. Let's see. Doc Ock would probably be... He would have to be a tank, right? I mean, just because of his size compared to, like, his tentacles. Vulture?
That was different, and you know it. How you think that motherfucker always is? Y'all be done worse shit than us, man, keeping us brothers down.
Vulture in Marvel Rivals?
Somebody took us off back, homie. Took some action. Y'all like Robin Hood. Still, we gonna be robbing in the hood. One of the losers in that case. We're talking about guns now, too. You tell me, folks, how else we gonna do it?
Attempting to capture the memorial.
Maintain position. All squads move to support.
Would Okay, would Vulture be a ranged character? I mean, obviously he would fly, but, like, would he have a weapon on top of that?
The memorial is formed. Make your way to the system point. Let's proceed to the next phase. We must destroy the turrets ahead in order to reach the castle. Be bold in your attack. Caution can no longer serve us.
Starting March 5th, Spring Splash Fest kicks off the Great Wolf Launch from an 84-degree indoor water park to incredible attractions. There's excitement for your whole package. Book the ultimate spring break getaway before it ends at greatwolf.com. From gray to glossy color, new glossy color trees, nourishing oils and no ammonia. New
Fight for the first order. Fight for leaders only.
Spree times glossier curls, 100% gray coverage. Hair color made just for curls by Guardian.
This is Candy Crush Saga.
Your sweet just got serious. Compete in All-Star Games for live final. Your chance to win a share of $1 million. Play Candy Crush All-Stars now.
The west side charges will detonate shortly.
Box marching up on the west turret.
No. Okay, Mysterio would have to be a support. Or high-key, Mysterio could be a DPS. But then who would be the support? High-key, you would probably put Doc Ock because, you know, he's a literal doctor.
We have an ally on
But at the same time, there's Mysterio.
West turret destroyed. Proceed to the east.
Where is it?
Did you know you can get a free phone
You want me to just open it?
Yeah, tell your friends.
starting countdown. Each turret ready to blow.
That series was made in America's best selling trucks for 49 years. It's an exclusive engines. Exclusive devices.
Oh yeah.
Come drive the F-150 or go to any F-series. Best selling Ford.
What's up?
Smash it for 60 bucks. Just go cash back. 2025 F-150.
DC Marvel comic, Paul goes on a blind date with Power Girl, and she dumps him? Hey, good. The more hate Paul gets, the better. Bro, we gotta get rid of Paul, bro. Why was he even created? Okay, what am I gonna... What am I moving? Yo, Candido. Paul might be top 10 worst fictional characters of all time. Agreed. It's just why? What is his purpose? Like, because of him, people don't like Mary Jane anymore. Bro, they dropped the Harry Potter teaser. Yeah, so Snape got dreads. I will say this about Snape is that the actor has actually been getting death threats, and people literally putting his IP in the comments and saying, "Yo, we'll find you if you." About to get back inside.
Get yourself back. That's what you need to be grounded. Easy. Need to relax. Cool out. Smoke a joint. Curious aroma. Interesting blend. Interesting.
Hey,
That's the bomb right there. The bomb?
where your other one? Where your other juice?
The bomb. A friend with weed is a friend indeed. But a friend with gold is the best I'm told. Who's there? Goldfinger. Now find me gold in record time, or you'll suffer a bloody, hideous crime.
Which one you on? Take just sit.
The ghost of Jack Sprat? You must be tripping. What's that?
Let me, the floor got this invisible by
Black
thing. You want you to wear it purple with something. And don't bother the door. Not that, go outside.
This is my prime gear. Well, this better be the best audio equipment you got in this side, mother. Oh, come on, look at it. You see what it is, all right? Hey, come on, look. Show some off before holiday. Well, I'll tell you what to do. I give you all this gear, and everything getting the best. Nah, ain't no boy with me
Away
gear
from
in the
me.
operating part. Right, go ahead. Hard bargain, there, young brother. Take a flex. I give you all this gear
Whatever gear you got,
and $500. Six. About 70 something, but I paid for gear. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, what about my warranty? Warranty? Boy, you don't get no warranty. You're lucky you don't get a warrant for your arrest.
How's the stream going? I mean, it's going, I guess. What you see is literally what's been going on. Nothing's been really happening. Just real life stuff. I feel bad for the dude. It's not his fault. It's the casting director's fault. Agreed.
Pack that shit up. We'll take it. I understand. Can't match Tide instant cleans.
This is a game changer.
Looks like we passed.
Thanks, Mom. Try to keep it clean, I promise, this.
It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, fresher. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
The future of home shopping
Got
is
some
here,
stuff.
and it's only on Homes.com. Introducing Homes
They
AI.
know what's gonna happen in Avengers Doomsday.
Homes, please find me a 3-bedroom room in Atlanta. I love to cook. Show me the kitchen. Narrow it down to homes walkable to a Whole Foods.
Okay, then that means Doom has to get
Take
moved.
me on a virtual tour of the second list.
Our first attack wave has landed.
Alright, next
Rebels are
one.
evacuating their base. We will assist in
Feels
the
like
assault.
Marvel is sinking games and movies again. Hopefully we get a hint to Doomsday. That'd be cool.
Ensure their safety. Watch for rebel rocket attacks. Go.
Please let... I hope that Doctor Doom releases by the end.
Ready to see what you will find with Homes AI?
The developer. Yeah. Won't introduce original character. Okay, this is a good thing. Because that literally means they have to focus on releasing so many characters. Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm down for original characters. Yeah. Thinking about it. Okay. I understand why they want to make original characters, but again, Marvel Rivals is literally gonna have so many characters in the game eventually that it's like they won't have time to make original characters. Even though I feel like they should make original characters to fit to have in some roles, because let's be honest, like, we're not just gonna act like freaking Luna Snow wasn't an original character that became popular. So they can do it. But obviously some would not like original characters in the game. Alright, last one. Promised new hero releases are not going to slow down, as other Marvel games easily have over 200 to 300 characters. Wait, what does that mean? Wait, you mean they're trying to make a game with 200 to 300 characters in a hero shooter? They're gonna focus on Marvel characters for a while before any OG characters get in. Yeah, which I'm fine with. Though I do hope they have some ideas, because again, I feel like some of the original characters they could make could actually be doing a different iteration of a different character that hasn't been done yet, or something. And did you see the in-season balance patches they're doing now, apparently? Yeah. I also saw how they're... I also saw that they buffed White Fox. They nerfed Deadpool in some way, which, I mean, it's okay, I guess. But also, they just nerfed Elsa's health.
like they're scared to nerf the character. Just nerf it, bro. How are y'all so quick to buff a support, and you're so scared of nerfing a poke character, bro?
Do not underestimate the rebels. A walker is not invincible.
I mean, I think that's a good change, because they like Elsa, bro, which is crazy, because this is the most love that Elsa has ever gotten in her entire life, bro.
Walkers passing the second checkpoint.
That's right, you nasty.
It's not a big nerf. Yeah, it's not. It's not a. It's not a big nerf. It's just okay. I mean, granted, this means that she'll be able to die often, but that's the problem. She needs to die often. She's literally too strong for her own right, bro.
Eyes on me, rebels.
Rocket impact!
Clear for grenade.
She gets free overshields for doing nothing. And like, again, she has more mobility than mobility characters, bro. And she's poke.
Rotate the ATs and rotate the system damage.
Oh, Cap.
Setting authorized assault! Walker can't take much more!
I mean, I'll try it out. I'll try this out, actually. It's just... He still loses out on damage, though. That's that's the issue.
But the bottom line is that it's over. You know what I'm saying? Things will be different now, I swear.
Imperial armored transports are landing. Base evac is underway. It's not going quick. Our mission is to delay the assault as long as we can.
got a small stock of rocket launchers. Not much else to scratch those walkers. Fighting on the open ice and the rest will take disaster.
I mean, running while throwing a shield is...
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was in. Die right here, chump. I really don't give a fuck what you are. Chump, you goddamn dead. What you talking about, man? We ain't got no food, man. Where's the goddamn food? We don't have no food, man. We don't have no food.
Okay. So, Bull, they're so scared of nerfing Elsa. They're truly scared of nerfing Elsa. Hey, I'm kind of happy that this season is gonna be short. Cause look, next season is Devil Dinosaur, and they better make him good, bro. Look, May 15th is Season 8. I know you saw the Cap trailer. That skin is... Okay. I just wish the skin was like a normal football attire instead of these... Why do they really want to constantly show his skin, bro? He does do that, Candido. That was cool. That was cool. was. What do we expect? Yeah, they're. And the thing is, they always saying, "Oh, they're over sexualizing the ladies in the game." No, I'm sick of seeing. I'm sick of seeing all the all these freaking skins that are just shirtless. Like some of them be cool, but it's like, okay, you know, y'all didn't have to do it.
Taking a break from the stresses of life and work. I like when I'm logging everyone's hours so I get to sit for a while. I like when I'm making a delivery in my van and the song comes on that I like. So I like when I take my work van to the car wash and it's all quiet and that tunnel full of hiding. When you go away and take pictures and the championship world.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be cool.
Yacht more chicken? How many syllables? Yacht more chicken. Yacht more chicken. 4. Sound it out. E-A-T M-O-R-C-H-I-K-I-N. Eat more chicken. Correct.
I'm surprised they made that his legendary. Bro, the night skin deserved to be his legendary, bro. Also, man. Okay. So I was talking with my brother about like every character in the game, well, every hero should have at least a villain in the game, right? Like one of their main villains. And for Iron Man, I was torn between Crimson Dynamo and like I guess MODOK? It was like Crimson Dynamo, MODOK, or like I was gonna say Justin Hammer, but like that wouldn't make sense, right? So I was thinking Whiplash. Like Whiplash, Crimson Dynamo, or MODOK. And Whiplash Mandarin is okay. Can we call Mandarin an Iron Man villain? Because he's more of a Shang-Chi villain, right? Come.
Sit down. Sit down. Where's that? That's right there.
Yeah, what is Mandarin? Would Mandarin be considered an Iron Man villain or Shang-Chi? Bro, I'm not... Bro, I was not doing it. Joe is just mad for some reason. I'm not doing anything to Joe, lol. Man. Joe's just been attacking everyone. Meanwhile, he's actually been chill with me, thankfully. I thought he slept up. No, that did not happen. What? Okay, so I was thinking about for Hulk, because Hulk, besides Abomination, what would you do? The leader? When leader drops, you gotta plan the leader move? Okay, so tell me, when it comes to a Hulk villain, would you want the leader, Abomination, or would you want... Okay, leader, Abomination, or Absorbing Man? Or Red Hulk? I think they could easily put in Absorbing Man, because he's not only a Hulk villain, but like a Thor villain as well. But also, like, Abomination could work as a villain. Absorbing Man would have to be a tank.
Why you think my daddy wanted back so bad? That's fine. Just fine. Ain't happening tonight there, so.
Joe, you can't go outside, bro. You can't go outside. You already ate 2 foods, bro. You can't go outside.
Okay, now, here's the thing, Candido. Are we putting Red Skull in the game? Because I was like, okay, for Cap, it either has to be Red Skull or Zemo. Because high key, if they put Red Skull, I think Rivals is going to become a gigantic racist mess. Because think about it, people are going to be openly racist on, and by people I mean people like Bull are going to be openly racist on Red Skull. Crossbones, is Crossbones a Cap villain? Because look, I'm thinking it's either got to be Zemo or Red Skull. Because unfortunately, like, there's really no other big Cap villains like that besides those two. People like me. That is Cap, Bull. What are you talking about? I'm literally glad. Okay, but it's like Crossbone. Okay, what are the we kind of have to have this conversation. We kind of have to have this conversation again, because what do we classify as a main villain for a character? Because, like, for example, is Absorbing Man a main villain for Hulk? Because, like, I would high-key say Crossbones is more of a villain for S.H.I.E.L.D. Because I feel like S.H.I.E.L.D. deals with Crossbones more than Captain America. Crossbones is a Cap villain? I mean, yes, he is a Cap villain. He's just not, it's like when you think about oh my god, Joe.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What's wrong with you, son? Big old strapping boy like you got bad teeth or something?
No, ma'am.
There's a hot soup over there on the stove. The plain hot sauce, just like y'all like.
Can you imagine Red Skull popping ult and the voice chats being, bro, that's the thing. That's the thing, that's the problem with, like, Red Skull. If he gets in the game, people are going to pick that character and be openly racist. Like, racism might actually get buffed because of it. That's crazy. I can't believe I said that. But racism might get buffed if Red Skull becomes a character, bro.
So he gave it a shot too.
East side explosives nearly charged. turret will be destroyed shortly.
Hey, Bull?
Bull, that might go crazy. Wait, I might be down for Red Skull.
But
I think my brother said the safe bet would probably be Zemo because he could not only be a villain for Cap but also for Winter Soldier. So World War II season would actually kind of go crazy. Like war outfits, man, war outfits would go. Is Zemo? Yeah, Zemo is kind of boring. They would obviously have to like buff him up in some way. Bring me Red Skull. Look,
you know how controversial Red Skull would be, especially with everything going on right now?
and that's why
I would want him in the game even more.
like, don't get me wrong, I'm with Bull because Zemo is. I feel like Zemo doesn't really have much to go off of because he's just a dude who's acrobatic, who has a sword.
Do not let the resistance gain access to the west turret.
Now, okay. So for Cap, Red Skull, Zemo, or Crossbones, I'll be okay with either one of those. Iron Man, I say Crimson Dynamo, MODOK, Whiplash, Mandarin, one of those. With the Bone Claws, bro, I would love a Bone Claws Wolverine. What else? Okay, so for Hulk, Absorbing Man. I feel like for Hulk, Ironmonger. Okay. Okay, so for Hulk, there's the Leader, Abomination, Absorbing Man. I feel like those three are the most prevalent, like, Hulk villains. For real. And not Abomination, Absorbing Man is also, like, a Hulk villain as well, so that's a 2-in-1.
Sanctuary, man. We need sanctuary. Quick.
What's wrong? Hey, shit. Spider-Man will be here. Look, just put the Sinister Six. That's all you need for Spider-Man.
Because here's the thing.
You could do 3 Spider-Man villains, and then 3 Penny villains. And then boom, together, Sinister Six. You could do it that way. Or, you could do 2 villains for... You could do 2 villains for Spider-Man, 2 villains for Penny, and then 2 villains for Venom. One of them could even be Carnage.
Roll with me? We got friends in trouble again. First order's here to round our people out for Takodana. We're buying time for them to run. Stormtroopers are gonna push toward the castle. We'll try and hold them off at the memorial. Little luck is over there and then.
tanks, Sandman, Rhino. Okay, do we add Rhino? Because high key, Thing, Rhino, and Juggernaut. Like, Juggernaut has already been in there. Because high key, you could have Sandman as a tank. And what is Doc Ock? Would Doc Ock be a tank or a healer? Doc Ock should be a strategist. I mean, yeah, I feel like he does fit strategist, but how is he walking around, or is he letting his mechanical tentacles do the walking? Because it could be, he could be a whole support that plays like a tank. But then we're going to run into potentially an issue. Lizard, oh yeah, the Lizard is in the War of Rivals too, so Lizard could either be like, I feel like the Lizard could either be a tank or a healer. Like, either can work. Joe. If Lizard is like White Fox, I'd be okay with that. Oh my god, hold on. Joe's acting crazy. Joe, no, you're not going outside. Get away from that.
Right here. That's right. You think what I'm thinking? That's the key, man. The key to everything we ever wanted. Man, that's the key to our goddamn coffin. Y'all must be forgetting Mac Daddy gonna kill our ass, man. He don't get that shit back. Man, you done went in this man's house, piss shit up. What you think you gonna let us live? Company? In this food bag? Oh shit, man, we about to find out. Oh shit. about Mr. Leprechaun. The flute belonged to him anyway.
That little mother... I should have killed him a long time ago. Yeah.
You need to figure out what you're going to do about him because he's right behind your ass.
Fall for that shit. Some oldest trick in the book. You gotta come better than that. Blow this motherfucker's head off. Pleasure. Did somebody say blow? Hallelujah.
You were saying?
All right, come here, Joe.
What the hell you boys think y'all do?
Man, we got the whole lot of bags. Only the bad ones. Won't you get a little back at the group, folks, and let's get the f out of here, man.
Okay. And he just got added to more Carnage. Yeah, Carnage. Now, who would be another villain for Venom? Yo, low-key, they could technically do Kraven as a villain. Oh, let me see this. Yeah, I saw Doom is doing a freaking Masenko.
For under 11,000.
Masters free for under 11K. Less than
Earn your confidence in Beast Masters at University of Phoenix.
It looks so good, by the way.
But I thought it was the only way I can get my floors truly clean. And then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop and realized I can get cleaner floors without the extra work. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact and it adds hundreds of strips to strip away sticky messes, even from bread lines. Okay, Power Mop. Plus, its 360-degree swivel head cleans up along baseboards and even behind the toilet. So ditch the bucket and all the hard work that comes along with it. With the Swiffer Power Mop.
You don't have to settle for just one delicious dish at Olive Garden. Buy one, take one is here, starting at just $14.99, but only for a limited time. So hurry in and enjoy the favorites you crave today, and take another home for tomorrow.
What's my play here?
We gotta go for two.
Go for two.
Yeah, unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases with the active cash credit card. Let's work on it.
Score unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. Subscribe.
Get the latest Galaxy for $0 at Verizon. And use Circle the Search and Google to swipe up whole new look.
So hot.
Yeah?
Now at Verizon, get the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra for $0. No trade-in needed.
Forgot about the shoes.
Oh, look, those two.
Don't worry, Shaq. The General gives you a grip, whether it's on your car insurance.
What brings in your car accident?
The General's got you covered. For a great low rate, call the General.
Have you tried the new Chick-fil-A Jalapeno Ranch Club?
Did you see ranch?
I need a little ranch. Ranch, come on, give me a ranch. Ranch, I wanna let my boots down.
Okay, so another character who needs a villain in the game. Look, I'm gonna say this. Mr. Negative could technically be a villain for Cloak and Dagger, or Moon Girl when she eventually gets in the game, because they got... It's only a matter of time, I personally feel like. Yeah, I feel like it's only a matter of time before Moon Girl gets in the game, but they're gonna age her up. That's another thing.
Try Spectrum Mobile 3 for 4 years at spectrum.com/Samsung and get $700 off the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra plus trade-in value.
Orbit is for living in the last 105 years. Because one light can do this, this, and this. Look up, see if you're ready. At Spectrum News, we're committed to strengthening the fabric of local communities with stories that matter and on-demand weather forecasts to help you stay prepared. Now available on your phone, smart TV, and connected devices. Spectrum News, free with your Spectrum subscription.
Hit play.
All kidding aside, it's time to die.
What kind of voodoo shit you boys into? I don't hear nothing. Let's try again.
Man, it's all hooked up right, man. You can't sample it. It won't record. We gotta use the real deal. Man, either way, we going to Vegas for the big money. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. Hey, shit, this one wrong. Do this shit.
Well, the Vegas. Y'all talking about Vegas. Ain't nobody going nowhere with that thing like no.
Hey, man, you know what? You just keep that lock safe.
I just be with the bitches goddamn devil, huh?
Just come on. I'm waiting for some more. We about to go get the job, right? When we get back to split the profits, then we'll figure out what to do with it. Yeah. You just make sure his ass don't get out.
Well, if the main rival villains get added, no. Okay, if the main rival villains get added, so that would be Null would get added, Dracula would get added, obviously Doom, and Kingpin. But also, we have the Gilded Saint. So, the Gilded Saint might actually... I would love as a main villain.
Zombie fly girls.
King, look,
The fact that Kingpin just randomly has a bubble that can stop, bro. Like, really think about this lore-wise.
Kingpin in this game has a bubble that can stop the Gilded Saints fist from crushing him. That's a feat. I want to know what kind of freaking technology is that. Because for sure it's not technology. It has to be some type of mystical artifact or something.
The evil serpent beast when I see him. Get the heels from the house. Now be gone from her.
Praise me, good friend. Now hold up me gold horns.
Staff created it, or cane, whatever it is. Yeah, it's more of a cane. It's more of a cane.
Mary Grady, Vice President of A&R for Dope Discs Productions. Think you step on label with these guilty as charged, homeboy. Hope you're ready for the finals. The finals? We made it. You are going to Vegas. You ain't hit it, but to what, you know what I'm saying? Your music's got a real special quality, and the kids are down with it. Yo, we just keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? This shit is selling. And you perform like this in Vegas like you did tonight, you're stone bet to win. Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Be at LAX. Congratulations, fellas. Thank you, Mr. Grady. Good night, Mr. Grady. We're in Vegas.
I'm really hoping like Kingpin becomes a playable character soon. Or like the devs just change their idea on like season villains. Like season villains can become playable.
I'm sorry. Is this better? I'll give you a choice. Be patience is drained. Give me the fruit. Or I paint the wall with his brains.
Okay. Folks, give it up, man. Give me the goddamn beat, folks.
Ultron was the main villain in season 2 and was playable. They can make it happen.
Yeah, they can.
And I feel like Kingpin could be a character they could easily put there.
The kids hear yelling, and then they hear a loud thud.
Snippet just hit Saturn's chromosomes.
He was burned severely from head to toe. The scene concluded confused me.
There's so much more to uncover.
Police were stunned by the amount of prescription drugs that were in that home.
Anything she wanted, my brother would have gave it to her.
That crazy Beyonce series. She effing did it. Sneak for new episodes Sundays at 6 on Oxygen True Crime.
Kellogg's cereal. Grain, sugar, salt, malt. That's it. Plus vitamins and minerals. And ice cold milk. Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh means they're so deli fresh, people think they're fresh from the deli.
Let me get a turkey on a roll with them in the force. I'm at the deli.
No, you're not. It's not the deli. It's Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh.
You have an app that I can tell them the order.
Chicken al pastor back at Chipotle. Where fire meets flavor. Where heat meets pineapple stew. Where chicken meets the sizzle of the grill. And where fans meet their favorite. Chicken al pastor. Where fire meets flavor.
Thank you both for coming in. I'm a bit worried about Doug Jr. I know how important Liberty Mutual is to your family.
Not customized car insurance to save people hundreds.
Right. Well, Doug Jr. keeps writing this.
Who's Junior? Well, at least he spelled insurance right?
He did not.
Only paying for what you need.
I don't always make her lunch, but I do always know what she has to eat.
The Tide Boosted Test. Regular detergent can't match Tide's Boosted Clean. Test passed.
Yeah.
It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher. It's got to be Tide.
The Avengers and the Fantastic Four, they're already set in stone. We know who's showing up. Yeah. Look, Avengers, I just need Vision. Because high key, the Avengers do not have a single support on their roster. Like you're telling me.
Big butterfly shirt.
None of the characters.
Wi-Fi boosted mobile wherever you need it. And now, cut your bill in half with Xfinity Mobile. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Smoke later. We got it over too. Over too. Yeah, unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases with the active cash credit card from this person.
Score unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. Terms apply.
This is Candy Crush Saga.
Where Sweet just got serious. Compete in All-Stars and make it to the live final.
For your chance to win a share of $1 million. Play Candy Crush All-Stars now. Don't know Domino's $9.99 best deal ever? Just pick your crust. Maybe ham pizza.
Gluten-free crust.
They'll be crispy too. Load on up to 7 toppings like bacon, 3 different types of cheeses, green peppers, and get it all for under $10. Only at
Real strength isn't pushing through pain. It's treating it. When there's no pain, there's reward. Advil Lipogel's target
they do. Her name is Black Widow with Phoenix, bro.
At this point, just rework the character.
Like, just rework Black Widow because Zaza ruined her image. I don't even want to see a Black Widow in my games ever.
Man, we gotta go, man.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. It was what I meant to climb on the bottom of the ship. That was a long time ago.
Dang, I've been playing for 2 hours?
So it's over.
Has it really been that long? Wow.
Straight out for nothing.
I wanted to play Overwatch because I know later I'm going to be playing Overwatch with Dark and Jay probably. But let's see. Do I want to play Rivals? No. I kind of want to chill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break and then come back. Yeah, I'm going to take a break and come back with what's a chill game I could play? Minecraft? I could play Minecraft. I could also play Assassin's Creed on Twitch. Wait, actually, I could play Grand Blue. Yeah, I'm gonna play Grand Blue later. So, thank you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. The next time I stream, it will be on Twitch, and I might play Assassin's Creed. I'm playing something on Twitch. I don't know. It's either Assassin's Creed, Grand Blue, or something else.